So first of all, question number 2, we have our table, and that table shows us the amount of milk per 100 milligrams, and then some figures here. I have simplified this table because number A asks us for energy. So I've written down kilocalories, 200. Then we need to find the saturated fats. So these are 2 grams in here. We need to find sugar, which is 5 grams, and vitamins, which is 0.5 micrograms. Once we have found those numbers in the table, we can calculate number A. So A says the amount of energy per milliliter of milk. So we have 100 ml in the table, but we want to know 1 milliliter. So in order to get to 1 milliliter, we have to divide by 100. 100 ml divided by, this is the chosen number, 100 is 1 milliliter. That's why when we put in the 200 kilocalories, because 100 ml contain 200 kilocalories. We said we're going to divide this by 100 in order to get 1 milliliter. So if we divide 200 divided by 100 equals 2 kilocalories. So the answer is 2 here. In B, the amount of saturated fats in a serving of 250 milliliters. So we're going to draw our cups first. We're going to draw 100 ml and another 100 ml and 50 ml. This equals 250 ml. We know 50 ml is a half of a cup, because a whole cup would be this section here, 100 ml, because our table tells us how much a cup is, and that is 100 ml. So we have drawn our cups now. We're going to insert our numbers. Each cup contains saturated fat of 2 grams. So 2 grams in the first cup, 2 grams in the second cup, but there's only 1 gram in the third cup because that's a half a cup. So a half of 2 is 1 gram. If we add them all together, 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5 grams. So we know if there's 2 grams in 100 ml, in 250 ml, there's 5 grams. And that's about right, because if you think about it, if there's in 100 ml, if there's 2 grams of fat, if you double that, if you would drink the double amount, you would have 4 grams of fat that you have consumed now. If you drink half a cup, you have not consumed 2 grams yet because it's half a cup, so it's 1 gram. Number C, the amount of sugar in 1 liter of milk. So here we've got sugar, 5 grams. So 1 cup of sugar equals 5 grams. So 1 cup of 100 ml of milk contains 5 grams of sugar. But we need to calculate a liter. So how do we get to a liter? We know that a liter is 1,000 ml. And how do we get from 100 to 1,000? Times 10. So that is the missing link. So we take that link and put it up here. 5 grams times 10 equals 50 grams, which is quite clear because if you drink 1 cup, you only consume 5 grams of sugar. But if you consume 10 cups, you consume 10 times the amount of 1 cup, which is then 5 times 10 is 50. So if you were to drink a liter of milk, you would consume 50 grams of sugar. If there are 5 grams in 100 ml, then there are 50 in the whole liter. D, the amount of milk that contains 2 micrograms. So we know our doctor gave us a recommendation of drinking 2 micrograms. So the question is, how many cups do we need to drink? We look in our table of 100 ml and we know it's 0.5. So there's 0.5 in 100 ml. Okay, so we draw another cup. Now we have 1 microgram of vitamin B12. But that's not enough. Our doctor told us to drink 2. So we drink another one, that's 1.5. And then we drink another one, and we're finally at 2. So 4 cups equals 2 micrograms. Now we check how, if 1 cup is 100 ml, then 4 cups are 400 ml. Because 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100 is 400 ml. And this, because if there is a half a microgram in 100 ml, and we need to drink 2, we need to drink more than 1 cup. If we drink 2 cups, we double the amount of what we have in 1 cup, which is a half. So it's just 1 at the moment, but we need 2 micrograms. So we keep drinking until we have the 2 micrograms. I would suggest that you always draw your cups because that's easier then for you to understand.